Hello everyone, and welcome to the Game Changer Tipsy, a channel dedicated to helping people to stay positive in life by simply taking an action using the minimal resources that we have, just to make sure that at the end of the day we do make a difference in our lives and the lives of those people who depend upon us to succeed, so that they can succeed as well. I'm sure you're gonna agree with me, people. We are living in a difficult era where achieving it in life is an uphill battle. Chances are getting slim by the day. Job creation is slowing down. People are getting retrenched instead of getting employed. And it just looks like the world is crumbling in front of us and pushing everyone against the wall. But you know what, good people? We never give up. We should never give up. It might look like it's impossible, but it is way too closer than you might think. Stay tuned to the channel, to the video. We are going to dive deep and show you exactly how we can tackle it, just to make sure that at the end of the day we can improve our lives and improve the lives of those people who depend upon us and our success as well. My name is Innocent and I'm behind this channel, Game Changer Tipsy. Yes, it is my brainchild, which I decided to launch after doing some case studies in life and coming to find out that in this era that we are living in, hopelessness and despair is rampant. People are demotivated. People feels like it is impossible to achieve anything. So, as humans, I believe it is our responsibility to take an action and bring hope into people. Not just hope, but we need to take an action, a result-oriented action that is going to make a difference in the life of someone. Because at the end of the day, we would like to make sure that we do live the life that we normally dream of. And today, what we are going to do, we are going to dive deep into looking into three main topics. There are three main topics that we are going to discuss in this video, whereby they do come in the form of equations. The first one is a topic that is normally asking us and saying, with all this mess that is taking place in our world today, with all these difficult situations that we are faced with in this era, is it possible to make it? Is there an exit tunnel? I want to get out of the situation in which I am right now. I believe you also want to get out of the situation in which you are right now. You want to improve your life. You want your life to become better. Do we have an exit tunnel? Is there a possibility that we can get out of the situation in which we are right now and live the life that we dream of? So that's the number one topic that we are normally going to dive into and try to look at and find solutions. And the next one, another topic that we are going to look into, is also coming in a form of equation as well, whereby it is saying, if it is possible to get out of all this mess that is happening now, how are we going to get out? Where is the tunnel? Where is the exit? Show us the tunnel. So we are also going to look into this topic as well and try to find out how can we get out of the situation in which we are right now and live the life that we normally dream of. The third one, the third topic of discussion as well, is a question, but it is normally coming in a form of like a warning, whereby we are being warned and saying why taking an action is a killer factor in changing the game. Why there is a need for you and me to take an action if we really need to improve the situation in which we are and live the life that we normally dream of. So these are the three main topics that we are going to discuss in this video. I would like you people to stay tuned up to the end. There is a lot that we are going to share together. It's your platform. Game Changer Tips is for you. It's for everyone. Everyone whose life is not exactly where they are supposed to be. We are going to examine each and everything in detail and try to make sure that we bring up something that is going to be positive and assist everyone. Make sure that at the end of the day, we can live the life of our dream. Guys, I love people and I would like to see people happy. But at the same time, I am very aware that a deserving happiness and a lifelong happiness will only come to someone after making a solid accomplishments in his life. People will only be happy if they do make a certain achievement in their life towards what they've been dreaming for. It might be the privilege to secure a job, getting a job. Some of you moved from your areas, into the city. Some of us, we did migrate. We went into foreign countries in search of a good life, only after getting a job. And the job is providing the things that you normally dreamed of. That's when you are going to be happy. It might be the privilege to launch your own business. Some of you, you've been working hard, saving money. Your dream and desire is to see yourself independent one day, running your own business. Only after that dream is accomplished, you do yourself venturing into a business. Your business is flourishing. It is normally giving you what you wanted to achieve after getting it. That's only when you are going to be happy. It might be buying a car, buying a house, even getting healthier. You train every day. You are eating a balanced diet just to make sure that you should be healthier. Only after such type of successes, that's when you are going to have a meaningful happiness. Without this, anything that is going to be less than this is going to keep people in despair and losing hope. People will just be switched off. But when we try to look at our world today, the root of the situation is that despair and hopelessness is so rampant. Today, people are full of hopelessness. People are very pessimistic. We are unable to realize the dreams of our life. We can't get what we wanted in life. We've been working hard. We've been putting all the efforts we could to turn around our situation, only to find out that the world is normally ripping us off instead of rewarding us for our efforts. Today, our parents are having an extra burden to look after children who are of age. Not only of age, these children, they went to school, they graduated, they've got excellent papers, but they can't find anything on the job market. Giving an extra burden to our parents who are old, who deserve to rest, sit down and rest. They are given an extra burden to look after children who are of age with the right papers to be independent on their own. Our pensioners, our grandmothers and our grandfathers, today they are living a stressful life after finding out that they've wasted so many years working for an ungrateful employer who chose to disappoint them. They've been working, applying their effort, growing that company, offering it their service, sometimes even working on weekends. They could work on weekends, waking up early, going to the same place, trying to build that organization, only to find out that during their retirement age, the package which they are receiving is a joke. They are getting peanuts, something that is not going to sustain them while at their retirement village. They are living a stressful life, but they worked. They give a service to someone only to find out that they don't get anything out of it. Today, our children as well. Our children, they are living a stressful life. They don't have anything to do. There is nothing on the table for them to do. They're just sitting at home. So, on this channel, Game Changer Tipsy, we are going to focus on sharing information. We will be sharing information, sharing tips, sharing skills, ideas that we need to take, the ideas, skills, tips that we need to deploy right now and make sure that our dreams and desires are achieved. There is a need for our dreams to come to fruition. They must come to fruition. What exactly are we supposed to do to turn over the situation? What should we do to make sure that we can turn around our situation? I'm sure you can agree with me, people, that the majority of us, we are not exactly where we want to be in life. Our life is not exactly where we want it to be. My life is not where I want it to be. And I'm sure maybe you also, your life is not exactly where you want it to be. Some of us, we do have jobs, yes, but we are still struggling. And we've even made enemies with our own families. Some of us, we are working, but we are enemies of our own families. Why? We can't afford to assist them when they need us. Not that we don't want to, but the situation doesn't allow us to do that. We can't afford to assist them. We are working, but we are still struggling. Some of us, we've got the excellent papers, but still we don't have jobs. We can't get jobs. Especially in this era where connection is the determining factor, where if you have to get something, you need to be connected. And if you're like myself, whereby I do not have any connection, everything I have to do, I have to put in an effort and work hard on my own, then it's tough. It's tough luck. It's becoming a tough luck because it's difficult to get anything. Some of us, we are working, we've got permanent jobs, but still we feel insecure. It doesn't look like our job is stable anymore. It's a permanent work, but the security that normally comes with a permanent job isn't there. We still feel unsafe, we still feel insecure. And we've even gone to an extent whereby we've fallen victims of abuse and victimization in our own workplaces. Our employers do victimize us, they do abuse us. Why? They already know we do not have any option. And we can't take any chance to quit this job. We can't do anything to mess around with this job because that's the only opportunity that we have. We know that there's a lot of people in the communities where we come from who are struggling. They are looking for an opportunity like the one that we have. And we can't take any chance. We can't make that grave mistake and mess around with this opportunity. Yet it's a disaster. This is a recipe for disaster when you try to look into the future. The time when it comes that you need to retire, this employer who doesn't appreciate us, who is abusing and victimizing us, will have the power to decide whether he must honor our package or dishonor it. That's what is going to happen at the end. And this is something which is very, very bad. It's a bad situation. It's a situation that needs to be worked out and find a solution, because we can't live like this. The youth are very unhappy. They go to school full aware that they left their elder sisters, they left their own elder brothers at home with the right paper, allowing them to stay on their own, but they can't. So even the children, when they still go to school, but they are very well aware, they are hopeless. They go, but they don't know what they are going to do after graduating from school. So the world today is full of people who are unhappy. Jobs are not there. Jobs are not secure. Jobs are not deserving. Families are broken. The system just seems like it's not working. When you try to look at it, it looks like the system doesn't work. Nothing seems to bring hope to our people in this era anymore. Nothing seems to bring hope in this era anymore. So the big question is there a way out of all this mess? Do we have an exit? Do we have a tunnel? Or is just the way it is? Should we just give up and say there is nothing we can do, let us just conform to the norm and accept it, that is just the way it is? But how can it be the way it is? How can it be the way it is? Because we cannot keep on living in despair. We can't keep on living hopeless. There is a need to turn around the situation. People must live a happier life. People must be able to achieve their dreams. Why? People have responsibilities. They do have families to look after. They've got children to support. Even the youth at a later stage in life, they deserve to stand on their own and look after themselves. The majority of our world today is the youth. We know that very well. Our world today, the majority are the youth. They deserve a better life. We need to take an action and change the situation. Make sure that we can manage to live the life that we dream of. We must live a happier life. We must be able to accomplish what we envision. Make sure that our dreams comes to true. The dreams that we have in life must be able to be accessed. So in this video, that's exactly what we are going to be discussing. I'm here today, good people, to assure you that regardless of whatever you are going through, no matter how demotivating your situation is, no matter how bad the situation is, but I would like to assure you there is an answer to our problems. And the answer is yes, there is a solution. Not only a yes, but it's a resounding yes. There is a solution to the problems that we are going through. We are going to work it out together. We are going to make sure that we must look at these issues and change things for the better, turn around our situation, and make sure that we can also, everyone must enjoy the life that we've been dreaming for, the life that we've been fighting for. And that's the reason why I decided to create this channel, Game Changer Tipsy, to be a platform whereby we are going to be sharing these tips together, educating one another, informing one another, and make sure that at the end of the day, we can come out with a possible solution that is going to work for everyone who is struggling like myself. It is possible, I should assure you people, it is possible to stay positive in this era, though the world seems to be crumbling in front of us, though the world seems to be pushing everyone against the wall, but it is still possible to stay productive and change things, turn the situation around. Game Changer Tipsy is your channel. We are going to do everything together. We are going to share the tips together, share the skills together, formulas, tried and tested tips, not just tipsy. These are tried and tested tips that have been used by other people. Their life has changed after using these tips. We are going to use the same tips. We are going to use the same skills as well and map our future. Make sure that we can live the life that we dream of. We can live the life that others are enjoying. We can't afford to live in despair. We can't afford to live in stress or lead a life of hopelessness. We need to make sure that at the end of the day, we are happy. So the skills, there are skills which the world is using right now, tried and tested skills which are reigniting the hope in many people. These tried and tested skills are reigniting the hope in the unemployed, giving them hope. These tried and tested skills are giving hope in the employed people who are struggling. They are employed, but they are still struggling. There are tried and tested skills which you need to employ right now. You should deploy right now. That is going to help to change our lives. These tried and tested skills are working and changing the lives of so many of our grandmothers and our grandfathers, people who worked for that ungrateful employer only to find out they wasted their time. He ripped them off instead of rewarding them. Today they are living a stressful life. They can't look after themselves. They can't sustain their own lives. There are tried and tested tips that we are going to share on this platform. You have to keep on watching. You are going to learn something. Life is going to change, and it's going to change for the better. If you are a student but you are still struggling, you are a student but you have the responsibility to look. You are a student but you are also a father. You are a student, you are a mother. Why? You are having the responsibility to look after your siblings. You must look after your sisters. You must look after your younger brothers. Just because of the way how it is, you never had a chance to get love from your father. You never had a chance to get love from your mother. You are on your own. There is no one who can take care of you. There is no one who can assist you to look after your young sisters and young brothers. And at the same time as well, because you are young, you can't get employed. You are too young to be employed. There are tried and tested skills which you are going to learn on this channel. They are going to assist you to sustain your life. Get something while you are still going to school, while you are still looking after your brothers and sisters, and make sure that your life must change. It must be different to what it is right now. These are the things that we are going to look into in this channel. So good people, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. It was just an introduction where I'm telling you, you never give up. Don't give up, no matter how it looks like. It looks like it is impossible, but don't give up. It is way too closer than you think. We are going to dive deep into these topics. We are going to look exactly, we are going to search like what are these tried and tested skills, what are these tried and tested tips, ideas that we need to deploy right now to turn around our situation for the better. But I should assure you, can guarantee you, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible, good people. Our life can change if we can just employ certain skills and use them correctly and accurately. If we follow the system, something is going to happen. Our life is going to change, and it is going to change for the better. Thank you very much, people, for being with me in this video. But I would like you to stay tuned as well. The next video will be, we are going to release it again in the following week. We are going to dive deep into details, like what exactly are we supposed to do to make sure that our life changes, what exactly and how should we deploy those mechanisms to improve our own lives. Remember to subscribe to the channel, good people, and you must also hit the like button just to keep updated. We must keep you updated whenever we are uploading a new video. Like it if this content is something that is normal for you. If you feel like this is something for me, please like it, and don't be stingy, good people. Remember to share the content to your friends and family members. You know someone whose life is in dire situation right now. You know someone who is struggling right now. Please share it on social platforms, the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out to your friends and colleagues who are struggling like yourself, so that they must be able also to listen to this. Maybe it is also going to assist them. But thank you very much, and see you in the next video. My name is Innocent, and have a blessed day further. Thank you.